Yes, Bafethu, this is your boy Andy Maandi. Catch me every Thursday, 2 p.m. Konala with the Broskies of Sotra, brought to you by Ishe Radio. We are fixing the country. Ungatha sikjelanga atsiye kadas.
So every Tuesday, the Broskies of Sotra, Hue Morrison Bonani, Bonjour, Dumelang Komakaing. Welcome to the Broskies of Sotra. Before I start, guys, Happy New Year to you guys. I hope you had a wonderful year last year, and this year brings all the blessings that you prayed for last year. Because 2023 was a tough year, obviously, we went through a lot. So now it's a new year to start over and start, on a good track. So like change, New Year resolution, everything that you need to have in January, money, women, men, everything that you need, guys. Before I talk too much here, I am not rolling alone. By the way, my name is Moeketsi Maimane, and this is the Broskies of Sotra. And I'm not alone on the studio. I have a beautiful lady here who will introduce herself. Hello, CT.
Hi, viewers. I hope you're welcome, Broski.
Welcome, by the way, to the Broskies of Sotra. Yeah, amogela.
Oba jwetsa hore le wena o rapeletse ho ba le OC on a stereo, and it happened. Actually, got answers.
Of course. Why not, man?
And you must put it the way you want it. Exactly what you want, and then you would do so. Today, you have Musadi O.
Yeah, I mean, Musadi o mo rapelang tlamehile atle the way wena dithapelo tsa gago di romelletseng ka teng.
Anyway, ka lebitso ke Seitebatso Mohale, kgosatsana ya Bosotho, ke nna Mama Tini Kasebe, DJ Dynamite. I'm right here, Lintate Moeketsi.
Of course. And by the way, guys, we are not alone. We also have our ghost here on the show who will be giving us some insights on the topics that we are going to have. And so I'm going just to give him a platform to introduce himself and just give a shout out there, man. Ghost.
Yeah. What's good, guys? What's good?
I mean, so good, me and the lady here. So like today, obviously we'll be having you. So like, what should people expect from you today on the show?
People must expect everything because namhlanje we broke the rules. We have a lady today, and it's going to be wonderful to have a perspective of a woman.
Exactly.
People want to hear how women see things that women talk about on the show.
Exactly. Perspective is something that is very important, guys. Before I go to the break, guys, please do not forget to go to our YouTube page and like the page. Go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and press the notification button so that when we drop, you will know. And not forgetting the advertisement platform that we have here on Share Online, which is open to everyone who want to advertise. Whether you're an entrepreneur, you are doing something that people should know about. To advertise here, you just pay a fee of 100 rand, guys, and you send an email at ads@shareonline.co.za. ads@shareonline.co.za, and the number to call is 078-281-0681. That is the number to call, guys. Earlier we had sisterhood show, guys. Women were talking about, our beautiful women here from Share Online talking about open relationship and the benefits. And if you want to watch that one, please go into our channel and then you will get that. Obviously, as we introduced you guys here on our show, Kinale Seitebatso. How is serious so?
Ke tshwantse ke be serious. Ha ke jwala ha o na le motho wa ntate o tlamelo o itlhomphe. Wa ibona? Hore le ntate no a file hore mme o teng ke a hlompheha. Wa bona?
I mean, ke safe space. I mean, tlamehile le hore banna mo baleng every time they have to make women ba feel safe everywhere. But we live in a different environment, in a different world.
Okay.
So like banna ba tshaba basadi because of dintho tse ba di etsang.
because of ntho tse banna ba di etsang basading, or because of basadi
Ntho tse
dintho tse
basadi
rona re
ba-
di etsang ho lona.
exactly lona tse ntho tse le di etsang. You know gore basadi, there are things that you do to men.
This sound interesting. I would like to, ke ka rata ha o ka re bolella hore now what things tse basadi ba di etsang go banneng.
Well, there are many things because obviously our topic for today, re tla include more, you know. So before we go to the break and discuss this topic of ours, guys, our topic for today, guys, and also I want to hear from you guys at home, you know, please comment down there on the section box, you know. So like our topic for today is, why do black people pull each other down? You know, they call it the crap bucket. You know, I mean, most of the people do not understand the term, you know, crabs in a bucket, because when you put crabs in a bucket, that
Enngwe
one
ya separate.
will pull the other one.
Okay.
So ke yona ntho re tlo buang ka yona hore why batho ba bantsho ba hulelana fatshe. That's our topic, guys. Please, on our Facebook, please comment and tell us what you think. Why abantu bamnyama bagcekelana phansi? I don't know if that's the right word to use, guys.
I think it's
Why
a
batho ba
more-
bantsho ba hulelana fatshe? Why do black people pull each other down? Up next is a topic that we are going to discuss. Right now, let me go to an ad break, and then after an ad break, I'm going to play you Kamo K 925 Atsamayale Real K featuring Nelly Jaden Barry Ukuphumelela. Let's go.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.
my beautiful people, that was Kamuke 925 le real K bathi ukuphumelela. Yazi kumnandi kanjani ukuphumelela. We always have good music here at Share Online. And if you want to submit your music, guys, please do not forget that we have a website for that. If you want us to play your banger each and every week, dance khobe mnati mona mo studio, you know where to go. Our website is www.shareonline.co.za. We are back from our break. As I promised you, my people, that our topic for today is why do black people pull each other down? So Nalesi Tibato and my ghost on the other side will be breaking it down. So I just want to hear from both of them, Hore. What do you guys think about the topic? So I'm going to start with my ghost. Why do black people pull each other down? Like, just tell me your thoughts about this topic.
Okay, historically, God wanted us to live in harmony, to share, right? So since that is impossible, when men created the currency, they made themselves God. Prior to us having money, we used to barter. Bartering means you grow tomatoes, I grow onions. You give me tomatoes, I give you onions. I go to someone else who grows cabbages. That's how we lived. We used to share. You give me this, I give you that, right? So when money came into place, that's where people started being separated, in the sense that there were people who did not have and there were those who had. So with that also came greed. Right, when greed was came into play, or when humans gave birth to greed, that's where the pull each other down syndrome started. Because the more people became oppressed, right, is the more someone wants to have more for themselves. So if we are 10 people who are oppressed and there's one opportunity, we all will more likely kill each other for that opportunity, instead of finding a way of benefiting together in that one opportunity.
A very good explanation there from our coach, because what I'm picking up is like right now it's all about who has more. You know, like when you have more, the attention should be on you, and those who have less, it's just like, you know what, guys, just pull up your socks. So Sitibatso na ki unahana ing ka topic ya rona.
Like, as for now, I believe as people we are greedy.
Wow, nahana jwalo.
Because eventually, even if in a family, you find a rich person in a certain family, but that person wa khona hore a tlwelle family I bona re sokola. Atiba hore bana ba so ha ba ya sekolong, so they cannot get the proper job, but yena only the means tsa hore a ka ba thusa hore ba thole a certain job, but a ka se khone ho etsa jalo, because we like ke batla nthongolong e be yaka. I want it for me.
You know, ne re tlo break it down, and then ne re tlo fihla mo gore why do people like, do we need to help batho ba leng hore a ba ihloki thuso ya rona?
No,
so like we are going to get to that point. Like I want us to touch on that ne gore wa mona ki yo ngwana kolona a ba tlo ya sekolong, wa mona ki yo abuto a ba tlo sebetsa.
Okay.
And then when you get the opportunity, you know, if you are mahlonolo, you get the blessings of helping people. But you see, these people, they don't deserve.
But it's in two ways. There is someone who she's trying, like what try everything, but things are not coming together. She need help because she's trying.
Yes, hence they are trying. But
no, this one they don't want. You said
yes. Like family member here. Yes. They are trying. And then your brother or your sister is not trying.
I will help the one who is trying.
Who's trying?
Yes.
Why?
Because what try wa bontsha rona le that thing in like why batla. What a need to thusa motho eleng hore ha batle, either way or the other way. O tlo mo thusa I get that thing and then use it like I never sebedisa o tshwana le hore you can go to school or qualify for a certain, let's say batswadi ba ka ba batla ke be doctor. I don't want to be a doctor. Ke batla ba DJ.
Okay.
Ba mfoster ke sekolong. Ke mo sekolong ho ba khotsofatsa. Then give it the qualification, all the papers of being a doctor. then ha ke fetsa ke di beha ha ke re ke ntho ba e batlang ke etseditse bona ke di beha ka tlung ke tsamaye ke lo etsa DJ. What was the need for me to go for school to do doctor because I don't want it?
I get you, because these things dinali influence thingata, you know. Sometimes lo ena hole motho, you never know actually what to do how le mo situation you. So like I want to hear from you, our ghost. You know, what do you think about, you know, helping people who don't need help?
You can never want to help someone who does not need help. You can see the potential in someone. There are people who, because of circumstance, right, their minds or brains are not equipped to see beyond their situations, right? So you can inspire change in someone, you can inspire growth in someone because you've seen the light. So you take your light and bring it to someone else so that they can see what's sitting on the other side. So there are people who do not have or been exposed to good things in life. So we first seek to see potential in someone. Don't just help, because the road to hell is also paved with good intentions. Well, you can try to help someone, then you destroy their lives forever.
Yeah.
So you need to be careful of just that.
All right, it's like, okay, seek to see potential in someone. So like you don't just help someone because they need help. I mean, as people, ki nature ya rona hore re thuse. So for me as an individual, I think it takes a lot to find out really this person needs to be helped. Because if we're monamoto, because we see people outside in the street begging for money, begging for food. So how bonamoto begging for money? Would you want to know why is he begging for money? Where is he from? Or you just give the person the money, you just give the person the food to eat, and
Actually, I will say this, and it's gonna sound harsh, but most of people who give, just give, they give to make themselves feel better.
Really?
Most. If you're gonna, let's say, fine, o kopanale ke tlo mabitsa ka mabitso go ba bitsang ka bone nya o pe ko strateng,
right?
And then how kopanale na o kopa chelete. Firstly, wa mona already ho wa tsuba. So when you are helping this person to destroy his life, already is destroyed. So when you are putting the hand to, yes, go kill yourself, it's okay. You're already dead anyway. Well, I understand. Most of guys who are ailing they are from rich family. So everything. So now maybe the parent is not there, or maybe the means are no more there.
No more, yeah.
So now bafila or no na vele high nka se kgone tsamaya go sebeletsa Moeketsi. Imagine ntwana e holetseng kokazi a never jwang. But hona le motho e mongwe mmonang hore every morning wa tsoa wa tsamaya lo sebeletsa Moeketsi presence high sa dikota Moeketsi mo fa 300 rand. But motho o sebeditse like almost a year a sebeletsa 300 and she's fine, she look fine. So why ke tshwantse ke go nyaope because yena o yeme strateng kopa chelete, so because o wa struggle but ha kopi o hate ho kopa because ha hola a fiwa, like ha wa hola o kenya dijo mo mlomong, but ona o kopa because ke ntwa e tlwaetseng vele o gotse a hodiswa a fiwa without knowing hore ntho ena e tswa kae. So I would say most of people bafana because babatla ho etsa bona ba feel like there is this conscious in them.
Yeah.
So babatla ho feel better. So o afana without even understanding why atlamile afana. Hence atlotla afanya ope hore a ipolai. Motho o shwele already o kentse bophelo ba hae tsietsing. Wa fihla mo fa 2 ranta ele. What's Amaya? Why ipolaya happen? So you are helping him to kill himself instead of helping him to get out of that.
To better himself or herself.
White all.
You know,
so actually, what I was saying, I don't.
How fisan?
Especially mutu kopang. Hakifisana unless ile mutu monang hore. Khona le bomme ba botla ba bona ba dutse strateng o tshwere ngwana. It hurts. Yo yona I'm blackmailer emotionally. I don't know the reason why a dutse strateng. I don't know hore na ebe ha khone thola dithuso. Na batho ba bonang ha bone mahlong o dutse fatshe the whole day mo letsatsi. That one young hater young cripple then yeah. That
I mean, guys, we develop what we call a helping hand, you know, because right now I'm getting horror there, like, as people will never be the same, and then, like, never retwane. There are different kinds of people, because babang, like, they don't take into consideration gore ha ke thusa motho o ke mmolaya or ke mo fa bophelo. Because I understand or hona le batho vele le hore ha thusa batho o feel better. Or you know what? Maybe today, out of the bad things that he saying, ke thusitse motho.
yes. There's a best thing at least.
Yeah, so like hence helping hand is something that's there, but within our communities, kinto tlamehile re understand. Hore in our communities we are facing like a lot of pandemics, drugs, crime, teenage pregnancy. So we need to instill help in the community. Re thusaneng as ba ahisane mo community. So if re tlo etsa ntho tsa hore motho o a mmolaya by something, let us create a better way of helping people. So Ghost, I want to hear from you. What do you think about, you know, helping, you know, communities, you know, because in terms of our topic that we are having, it's all about black people pulling each other down, and then we're going to discuss the causes. So I want to know, Hore, what made our communities to be like this, where we are right now? Is it because we are pulling each other down, or is it because, you know what, someone just want to be better than other?
I love your question. It seeks to understand the history and how we got to where we are.
Yeah.
As umphakathi. Post-apartheid, people were living normal lives. You never had an opportunity to be a businessman. Business is kind of podcast during apartheid days. So everyone income bracket was more or less the same. Some of the neighborhoods, everyone had more or less the same income. The bonge gutole a family that's far better than the others. That's why we were all eating more or less the same food, shopping at the same malls. Impilo was normal. After apartheid, people got into opportunities, right? Opportunity to become a millionaire for the first time, opportunity to own your business for the first time. So when all of that came into place, people started getting better jobs. Bathatha abantwana babo, some took their children to multiracial schools, some abantwana babo basale lokishini. So it became manje sekuyisikhathi sokuthi sesiyacompete amongst ourselves. We are free, but we are not free amongst us as black people, yabo. So mangithatha umntanami ngimisa ku multiracial owakasale kasi masihlangana compare ama report or mabahlangana khulunywa isilungu, mina ngifila kabuhlungu ukuthi mntana makakhuluma isilungu, or I don't have the finances ukuthi ngimise ku multiracial. So ngithini kuye, angeke uzohlula uMoeketsi. Starts there. That's the first seed engiplantayo. Umntanami ukuthi hey ngeke uzoba sihluleke empilweni. First seed. I'm planting the seed envy, I'm planting the seed jealousy, yeah. I'm planting the seed yokuba competitive. First seed. Yeah.
I mean that's powerful, because when you mention apartheid, we all know Guti, like it was a big, you know, traumatic experience, you know, for most black people in our communities. So it's like right now, most of the people, they're trying to find themselves, you know, within what is happening right now. It's like, okay, I have this, you have this, you know, who is better than the other? But, you know, we are going to go on an ad break, and then we are going to continue with our topic. Please, guys, share your comment there on Facebook and on YouTube. It's Share Online, and tell us, what do you think? Why do black people pull each other down in black communities or anywhere in the world, guys? Right now I'm going to an ad, and then I'm going to play you, after an ad I'm going to play you J. Henry Ati Ipu Po. Let's go.
You're listening to Share Radio, the best online visual radio station in town. Tune in now and enjoy the best music from around the block. This is Share Radio.
Sakona ebusuku nasemini logo ngicabanga ngawe ngikhona nokulala mntana muthi logo ngicabanga ngawe ebusuku nasemini logo ngicabanga ngawe la mntana muthi ngikhona nokulala mntana muthi imizwa yami nomcabango wami ngikhala ngathi ngishayiwe inhliziyo yami yephukile ngiphila ngathi ngiloyiwe imizwa yami yethulile ngishisa ngathi ngihlukile ithemba lami ungephucile nokulala la mntwana muthi angikhoni nokulala impilo yami yonke ngifuna ukuyichitha nawe isikhathi sami sonke ngifuna ukuspenda nawe wingelosi yami wena wazi konke ngami ngummeli wami wena themba lami nguwe
Yes, Bafethu, this is your boy Andy Maimane. Catch me every Thursday 2 p.m. khona la with the Broskies of Sotra, brought to you by Share Radio. We are fixing the country. Ungatha sikutshelanga atsiye kadasi.
Awusile Makoya lo, you're listening to Share Radio. Yazini, ziyawa
Indeed, siyawa wena slow Mako. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Broskies of Sotra. We are fixing the country one topic at a time. One topic at a time, we are fixing the country. And our topic for today is, why do black people pull each other down? Why? So that... Sorry for that. We have comments on our Facebook. Lunga Kwabi Atiola mates, Gazi Soul Music signing in. Danko, please. Thank you, Gazi, for being with us, guys. So, Gazi Soul Music again says, here from work, listening and watching you guys live. I love the playlist so far and interesting topics. Abashwe, thank you so much, Kazi. Thank you so much for that. And then he comes back again saying, first topic, I would say, mina equal, jealousy. You can't have a car while I don't. You can't have a house while I don't have a house. Why are you earning more money than me? Such things, Jay, for me, equal. jealousy. That's thank you for that, Gazi. Please keep those comments coming. We are seeing you there, Gazi. We actually hear what you're saying, Guti. It's jealousy, it's like whatever that I have, and then it's something, I don't understand, because I think even when God, created us, He created us with different, kind of purpose and needs and desires. Like, nka se re wena ha o batla se le nna ke a se batla. So before the break, we discussed that thing, apartheid era, and then the results, that thing. People are like this because of the results of apartheid, because of how they were treated back then. So a lot of things happened during the apartheid, and then right now, we got the so-called freedom. We are free to do anything else. And then right now, we are from the backgrounds in Hore, you are in a house that is full of rules and teachings. So from the teachings that we get from our parents, or anyone that's out there getting the teachings from their parents, I want to know, Hore, those teachings, from you, the ghost, and from Wena Sitibato, I just want to know from you guys, Hore, the teachings that you got from your parents, did they help you to become better people, or they just led you to a dark road? Let me start with you.
Okay. Why you start with me?
Okay.
What if I'm trying to remember?
Yeah, while you're still thinking, let me give it to the ghost.
Comment I love it so much because your parents are the first one to plant a seed.
Yes.
So tying it back into the question, did they destroy or help us? By the grace of God, sibonga abazali abasikhulisile, because computer basifundisa ukuthi the only person you must compete with is the one you look at in the mirror.
Yes.
Ayekho omunye umuntu, you must measure everything ufuna empilweni against umuntu that you see in the mirror. Omunye umuntu unendlela yakhe, une-journey yakhe. That's why we are not all born on the same day, same time. So izinto angeke zenzeke same day, same time. Even though me and you can be born in the same year, mara izinto angeke zenzeke in the same year. Omunye nomunye une-journey yakhe, you have a purpose to fulfill. So with that said, right, i-jealousy into ofundiswa endlini before you itola estradeni. You see it from your mother, you see it from your father. Maga jealousala umunye umuntu, maga khuluma kabi umunye umuntu, hey, usibani banithenga imoto, gazi izo last until nini. Usibani yabo. So you pick up seeds. They the ones who teaching you to be jealous. Yiba abantu abakufundisa kuqala ukuthi umunye umuntu maga phase kahle esikolweni or maga thole award, ufila some type of way because akusuwe da. Yabo kanda umunye njengoba ngisho umunye nomunye une-journey yakhe. Maybe academics is not you. Yabo when now you artist, you visionary, you're the most important person, because law thola ma A nan umuntu ofundiswayo, when you imagine things and you put them into life. Maru angeke ukubona ukubaleka kwakho ngoba wenzani ujelesela lo ama A.
Siti, your thoughts?
This one, I don't know if it's personal or it's hard. I don't know, but now I think I was taught, okay, fine, you got your own dream, and like you must dream as much as you can dream, because no one will dream for you, and your dream is I find in now like. We are in the same industry, but my dream is more different.
It's more different.
Yeah, how it's different. It's special in its own. Mine is special because everyone is special, and you are special in your own way. So what I must just work hard to make myself better.
You need to work hard, if you want things in life, you need to work hard. I mean, we all get different teachings, like out there, they are taught to be competitive. They are taught if you see someone outlola, stand up, and be against that person. Hence, there are many things that are happening outside Radibona. I mean, you would ask yourself, a leader who's one-sided, who's biased, a leader who, doesn't want to take other people's ideas. You ask yourself for a moto, and like what did he or she learn? Because someone will never wake up today, decide or whatever, I'm going to do someone bad.
Yeah.
Because it's all about what you hear every time, your surroundings, your environment. So like, I hear you guys saying, because charity begins at home. Charity begins at home. You get teachings from your parents. They tell you, okay, Mtanami, follow your dreams. Don't mind what other people are doing. Compete with someone, like with the person that you see on the mirror.
Okay.
But with someone else, it's different. That person, they don't see themselves in the mirror. That person is like, when they say I'm a go-getter, it means I have to bring someone else down.
And I have to break everyone that is in front of me in order to get there.
Yeah, because in nowadays, we don't know what to call good competition, bad competition. You want a promotion, someone who's in the spot that you want. They worked hard to be there. They prayed to be there. And then when your desire is to get that position. So is it a bad thing if someone says, you know what, I want to be where you are? Like, I want to know from you guys
how
both,
did you do it?
Even you at home, guys, please tell me, like, if you want a position, yamoto, it's something that you want. Is it a bad thing or a good thing? Let me start with you, Ghost. Like, do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
Mofuni position yomuntu, it's obviously a bad thing. But what business has managed to achieve, you divide and conquer. The more people are divided, the more you can control them. So that's what they use to divide abantu. That's what we also use to divide our children against other children. So you're teaching your children not to love thy neighbor. And that's what God wants us to do. Love thy neighbor.
Love thy neighbor.
Akasho ukuthi mthande ngoba akathukani mthande ngoba it just says love thy neighbor. So mongkhula nayo lento lena, or if at home I'm told to compete and never take no as a rejection or whatever, it also translates to workplace. Umuntu that's more hungry for a position uzozibonakalisa than the one who's like, okay, if I get it, praise God. If I don't, my life does not stop. It continues. It has no bearing on me having a fulfillment or ukuba nokuthula empilweni. Yabo, but there are those people who say Moeketsi mabangampromote kusasa sekakugogo sikhotheni ngahlanya lona umsebenzi wami lo yamsusa endleleni. And unfortunately, sharp we laugh, but it exists. Those things are very real. Yabo, khona abantu who don't accept loss, even just kids nje, put on a PlayStation and just observe. Bayeke badlale uzobona ukuthi isana lentwana le limele. How can we help him ukuthi babamshaye 1-0 ku soccer? Like, you must take that, accept mfethu yabo, vuma ukuthi ushayiwe. Yabo, it does not mean ukuthi modliwe ku bhola you losing something. No. It's a game. Yes, it's a competitive game, but you must take it with grace. You win or a loss. So my law ongafuna ukudliwa agcina afuna ukushaya ezinye ingcosi ngoba yena uyashaywa nje one way. So uyabona ukuthi isana hayi intwana le ilimela akakhuliswanga grand. You can't accept loss.
All right, Siti, your thoughts?
Ukabatla
unka position yaka mo Broski.
Yes, sir, definitely.
What do you mean?
I would like to.
What do you
Okay, I
mean?
beg to differ there. These things, honestly, a bad way ya ho khalla ho ba positioning ya motho le a good way. Ne? It depends on now how do you represent it or how do you put it out there. Motho o mong o khalla ho ba positioning ya hao because they look up to you. You are the mentor like for motho ole, not because they jealous of you being there up there. They wanna be with you and they wanna be on your position and work with you because they have been following you. Like following all your steps, or someone interested or make it. How did you do it? I wanna be like you. Like I wanna be where you are because you really like ako shebeletse o mpha that thing.
Yeah.
Like you're the
I
person
need to have those
yes,
things.
you're the person who make me realize, oh no, I need this, and you are the reason. So if the person atla in a good way who would say, okay, Moeketsi, how did you do it? Like I wanna be like you. Then it's a good thing. But then honali a bad way as Ghost Achilo. Oh yeah, now we put in a competition fella. Yes. So
you know into ibuang ne, and mixing what you and the Ghost have just said. Before I read comment ya Gaxolile, Ghost spoke about the seeds. Because Pella, a seed, when it grows, it's either it grows to destroy other people or to shine other people's road.
okay.
So I don't think it's it's possible ne, to cut down the weeds that seed has grown with. Okay, wena mo yang je wa tseba keng o tla le energy e ya wa tseba keng. Now I want the best for myself only.
Okay, being
Wabo.
selfish.
Yeah,
okay.
because there are places whereby you need to work with each other. Like and then there are people who are taught wherever you go, don't listen to what people are saying. It's like, my parents have set me for this failure. They don't understand, or some workplace you need to work with people. Like listen to other people, take advices from them, and do that for the company so that the company can strive and you also strive. So we have a comment here from Olile Oli. Wabo. So Tolile says, I think we were never taught unity or to work with each other. Another thing is insecurity. Some individuals may feel threatened by the success or achievement of other black person, then they start bringing that person down. They pull them down. Also, lack of empathy. Some individuals may lack empathy or have a limited understanding of the impact their actions have on others, and this also not taught in our black household. Ukuzwela umuntu, or how your actions can hurt another person, like being an assertive person. Thank you so much for that, Koli, because what she's talking about, it's like mutomong how monelo hora progressa. It's not right for them. It has to be
about you.
Wabo. It's what I've been taught. That's what she means. And then she comes back again and say, true, we are not taught it's okay to fail. You can still have another chance to win.
Yes.
Wabo. Kuraore, har kena grade 1 in nalwena. And then naka fail. Kontlumba mplelo rai. Tsonze go shape ka setlhare wena. Wa faila ra kya uthola.
Yeah.
So like it's one of the things that other people are taught out, like they're not taught it's okay to fail. If something didn't go according to your plan, it's okay. Try another time. Try next time. Your time is coming.
It's coming, yeah.
I like how y'all look at this question in both and positive, negative aspects. Thank you so much, Chloe. Thank you so much. And please stay with us because we still have more to discuss on this topic, because we live in a community that, people bring each other down. And then obviously it's us that needs to fix ourselves. If we're now to kisi, you cannot fix the next person. So it's like the reason we are bringing each other down, because the examples that we've been making, it's some of the things, they're negative things, and those who are coming with positive things, they're being shut down by those banally negative comments. But whatever, let us go to an ad break, and then when we come back, we're going to continue with our topic, in which is, why do black people pull each other down? Please do not forget to leave your comment on Facebook and WhatsApp. Please do not forget to like the Facebook page, our YouTube channel, subscribe, and press the notification button. Right now, I'm going to play you an ad, and then after an ad, I'm going to play you Shedu Are Shwele. Let's go.
Have fun, Nalo knows over here. Catch me Kongo, Vini at 2 p.m. on the Creative Corner. Summit.
God, I'm tryna be home. Oh yeah, I've been in here wrong. I just want to pull up and get a little something. Oh, nobody's putting me on. No, nunca te lo mawami. Umpelelum del ni wa, del ni wa. Oh mango ni le shwele baba. Oh shwele baba. Oh shwele baba. Shwele baba. Oh mango ni le shwele baba. Oh shwele baba. Oh shwele baba. Shwele baba. Yeah. I got a lot of frenemies. Niggas turning to be enemies. They just trying to steal my energy. Pulling up with negativity. Talk loud on my backbone when I'm around. They keep on acting friendly. The other day I bust a nigga out and now I'm trying to get another remedy. Then I get myself a Ferrari. Chabula well known Abasali. Over minute time alamang lazi. But to mama make sure we take care what I want and feel like on my body. Sakula bek manam galam. I'm just sang 7 tell them my brother's success, Larry Pupolam. Opponents is from him, Nana Kogi Kong. But Dogum Yama. Humble 15 my God, I said I'm sorry, Mangunile, Hegabanda. But taking cleaning, Yatula, Tangoning, Samutola, Manyamanda, Yatsulega, Senya Saba, I got backsteppers, Lava Mavaga. No manga ben she Sukulisa, still I got nothing, Yafana Nempata. Bayang Pat, I like your pinata, gotta make it, I'm part of be your father. Now serving this a propaganda, I'm finna make it, I'm trying to be problems. Oh yeah, I've been in here wrong, I just want to pull up and get a little something. Oh, nobody's putting me on. No, nunca te lo mawami. Umpelelum del ni wa, del ni wa. Oh mango ni le shwele baba. Oh shwele baba. Oh shwele baba. Shwele baba. Oh mango ni le shwele baba. Oh shwele baba. Oh shwele baba. Shwele baba. But I started like a catfish, pulling up and chucking a lot of savvies. Hey, you mad I wasn't young. Dropped a lot of niggas like it's rugby. I had to push, thought of mama finna make it proud and trip all on my knees. My goalie said I'm about to kick a penalty. I pray to God I never miss it. I never made a single CD. Never thought I made them real G's. Never thought I'd be this far, never thought I'd be the one who be the topic. I was like, any minute I'ma make it to the top and keep on giving. I'm a savage. From the ghetto in the band, I ain't effing with no niggas living in a mansion. I'm on my own, yeah, I know it. Niggas just pretending like I'm their family. I pray, like I'm talking, I got too much pain, I'm trying to get a remedy. The boy never sip on Hennessy. I'm too focused, I got too much challenges. Minangenum pem, mang pega, mean I better have the keys. Mama kulega man, I'm missing go pumelela na. I just had to get up and go. Kena lang, tulu Mandela na. They've been closing them gates on me, feel like I will never live it there, man. Man just sang pull on my solo. Kena mina babalega na. God, I'm tryna be home. Oh yeah, I've been in here wrong. I just want to pull up and get a little something. Oh, nobody's putting me on. No, nunca te lo mawami. Umpelelum del ni wa. Oh mango ni le shwele baba. Oh shwele baba. Oh shwele baba. Shwele baba. Oh mango ni le shwele baba. Oh shwele baba. Oh shwele baba. Oh mango ni le shwele baba. Oh shwele baba.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.
Yes, Bafethu, this is your boy Andy Maandi. Catch me every Thursday, 2 p.m. Khona with the Broskies of Sotra, brought to you by Ishe Radio. We are fixing the country. Ungatha sikjelanga atsiye kadas.
You're listening to Share Radio, the best online visual radio station in town. Tune in now and enjoy the best music from around the block. This is Share Radio.
Have fun, Nalo knows over here. Catch me Krongo lwesivini at 2 p.m. on the Creative Corner. Summit.
I'm Slim Makoya Law. You're listening to Share Radio. Yazin.
Yes, Bafethu, this is your boy Andy Maandi. Catch me every Thursday, 2 p.m. Khona with the Broskies of Sotra, brought to you by Ishe Radio. We are fixing the country. Ungatha sikjelanga atsiye kadas.
Atiye kadas. Welcome back to the Broskies. You are still tuning into the Broskies of Sotra. Yet another beautiful Thursday there at home. I am not alone. Kitsamaya le khosatsana kitsebi kuka.
Ya mohale ntate. Ke khosatsana ya mohale. Meaning is
what is a khosatsana?
Princess.
A princess.
Yes.
And like now I want to know, a princess. Do you give yourself a name that you're a princess or are you?
No, I was born
by a princess.
Yes.
Where?
Mohale.
Where?
Where? Lesotho. Ya go Lesotho to find out who are the Mohales.
So you are from the Bokhosi,
yes,
kingdom.
The kingdom
of Mohale, the kingdom.
Yes, those are kingdom of Basotho.
Yeah.
The Mushweshwes.
So do you guys have money? But I mean, we know when you are a king, you need to have money. I get you are a ruling king. You are from a kingdom that reigned from Lesotho. That means you guys need to have money. You are from a wealthy family. What's the money?
That's our money.
Oh, so that's your wealth.
Yes.
How much is one cow from the Mohale family?
Wena, khomo ya tura.
Ke bokae? Phela right now di
khomo. Na ke rekisile khomo because of the prices. I don't know, but I know it's expensive.
Really?
And that's what I know.
All right. As we're talking about the kingdoms, you know, because one thing about kings, let's honor the kings, they are hulana fat. Yes, kings are the first people.
That's how I know hore. But to bahulelana ko fast because someone felt bad about themselves.
Exactly. Yes. This guy is rolling over, you know. Ghost, I want to hear from you. If you are a king or you want to be a king, will you bring another king down?
Unfortunately, that's how it is, man. If you want to rule over nations, you have to conquer. So, noma bangang sugelanga, I'll send my soldiers lapayana to kill so that I'll have dominance over the tribe.
The tribe.
Yeah, so the tribe, I absorber, segwe yam, I own. I do the same thing to other tribes until all Lama tribe wonke akotomela mina.
That's a nice analogy because, you know, when you break this down into our topic in terms of why do black people pull each other down, I want to mention something that we call like good competition. You know, it's what most black people must, you know, like
learn.
Yeah, must learn. Hore, I have to bring you up in order for us to compete with the people outside our environment. Let us not compete in this within our environment because we're going to bring each other down. We have sports. Sports is a good competition. You know, we have this team against this team. You know, even though they lost, you know, there's that good sportsmanship that, guys, we played a good game next to the other one. You know, they are not losing anything. Okay, it was a match between them, from the both of them. You know,
Okay, yeah.
so like it's one thing that I think black people must, you know, practice in communities. If that one is from a private school, this one is from a public school, exchange information of what you are learning. Because you can learn a lot from someone who's from private school, and someone from private school can learn from someone who's from a public school. That's the modern way. Like right now we have a lot of information. You know, Luena, you can, you know, teach yourself about many things. If your parents couldn't teach you the right things, there's a lot of information out there, and there are a lot of people who can, you know, take you through of how you can instill change so that, you know, you can be a better person. Wabo. So hence we are coming to this, you know, important, you know, point in change. Hore. Is change important? Because if you are someone who's jealous, is it important for you to change and become a better person? Let me start with you, Ghost.
Yeah, it's very important, my man. There's no society that you'll build unomon. How am I going to lift you up? How opportunities there are for you? Now, they have nothing to do with me, but because of I won't tell you. I'm going to tell you with them for when I went to electrical engineering because I'm scared of who you'll become. I'm getting no more. I want to be when you buy Bizan the first black, the youngest black, the only black, the best black to ever do it. Yeah, but ever since this thing became a thing, and I don't know why people bought into that nonsense. So would say, hey, I'm the first black to no. Lento leyo, it does not encourage, it does not build. Yabo abantu bazosaba ukungena kule industry ukuthi eish konje mangihlana noMoeketsi uthi akusala yenziwe yimi kuqala. Yabo kanti no, when we do away with such things so khona ukuthi sivulele namathuba. So ijealousy mina, I'm not for it. Even though we are born with it, but the beast who oyithemayo yabo ukuthi ba strong ba weak, it's on you.
Up to you.
Yabo, yeah. So all I can say is abantu must just open opportunities for each other. Yabo, it takes nothing away from you. Ungathola ukuthi noNkulunkulu or abagini bayakutesta ukuthi alright, before Moeketsi somvulela le ndlela athi sibone ukuthi uzomtshela usithi bathi ngale opportunity. Then when you block your own blessings, get jealous.
Yeah.
By not telling city bats, hey man,
Yeah.
Man, I think you'd be good doing so, man. I've been offered a gig by MC, but I know you'll kill it. Go there. Yeah, boy. We don't do those things.
Brilliant. City.
Hi. Because it's not only like hi to see around when I feel like it helps you within. It helps you recognize how good are you at a certain thing. Because if you give yourself a chance to change, then you realize then you'll know this one is exactly for me and this one is for Moeketsi. Then it will heal you completely. Ghost achilo this one it's on Moeketsi. It's like it's Moeketsi ke molelo, right? In fact, so could you do it? Because I can't. Why one? So yeah. Like it's really important to worry. I think we had like really made it. So until we work on ourselves, you cannot help the next person.
The next person, right? Brilliant, man. And then we have a comment here from Xolile Xoli on Facebook saying change is very crucial as people. We need to learn from our mistakes and change. What if the person you're bringing down can change your life for the better in the future and you will never know? You know, exactly something that we are speaking about here, you know, because what she's speaking about is that the next, you know, the person Elonghore you are judging, you don't know is the person that is going to be a blessing on your life.
Yeah.
But in that instance, it differs because Leona change, it needs you to become an intelligent person. You know, you need to know what kind of people are you helping. You can't see someone who's been on drugs for 50 years and then you decide, or okay, this person maybe can become an asset, in my life, or this person can become the change that I want to see in my life. So, am I right when I say choose the people or the path that you want to see yourself changing in?
Yeah. Change iqala kuwe, yabo. You cannot help the next person ungakazisizi wena. Qala usize wena, yabo, so that you can know ukuthi when uzincede ngendlela esona so it'd be much easier for you to help the next person. Another thing I really want to touch on, as much as we dabbling kakhulu ekuncedeni, umphakathi also helps ignite into oyifunde endlini. That's why igama labo Ntantswembu uDale Grootman lela legeni bafit yabo, all these things we fuel or bring so much fire to nonsense yabo, like abantu abagelezayo asinandaba nabo yabo, thina we focus on nonsense ekungamelanga sifocus kuyo yabo, and yiyo into ebuyisikhawathi ukuthi masihleli emakhoneni we talk about nonsense, asikhuluma izinto ezinengqondo, asibonisani with something that builds. Instead we're building a society that will just spend money we don't have. We live in lifestyles you can't afford. Because we want to put up appearances. You'll spend money you don't have because you have to live up to that reputation. And at that point, also
so
you're living an image or a mask in society. Most endlini ukuwokhala one uthi obafethi ikolete esingaka. Most strategy you smile.
Yeah, now you're not like the name now becomes a burden to your life.
Exactly.
Okay, on that since Ghost awile ka sitsa rona ne kopo botsa. This is for you and your ghost. Honali, are you like okare? Mostly we are youth, ne? So I can you say mostly ke banyana ba hulela nanko fasi more or ke guys? Which one? Like most people be leng hore ba jealousetsana. Is it girls? Or guys?
In my own opinion, because I'm entitled to my own opinion, it's not to say I hate on somebody else, but like, the unity, I've never seen unity mobanyani. Like, unity, it's something that is so rare. Because every time, sometimes we discuss important things that are going on with our lives. Because we always talk about being stabbed in the back, things that happen among guys. So it's like every time when you go around sitting with people, and then listen to conversation that they're having, you would want to be part of that conversation. But I've been around women. Like with women, it's like manala, it's most of the things that I've heard, it's materialistic things.
So
show me
So are you saying, in a way, you saying, beside jealousy Kovasadi, they don't know how to build each other, like to empower each other?
Not to say they don't know, but those building steps, the foundation of building each other, abanayona.
Okay.
Like they don't have that thing because.
But either way, it doesn't mean they're jealous for each other. They just talk about things that they don't matter. Like hence I
get it, they avoid speaking about serious things because they know what is going to lead to. It's like women know jealousy, it's our nature.
Okay.
Let us rather not talk about it. Let us speak
at all.
Yes. Okay. Because harka bua ka tsona re tlo bontshana hore how jealous are we? Yeah. Okay. You're speaking about how your man is treating you, and then the other one is like, you know what? I want what you have. And then they're going to go for your man.
Okay. Okay.
And the most important thing, kumele sibe careful ngayo. Umuntu makakhuluma ngefamily yakhe, you'll quickly pick up ukuthi son. limele nalona.
Yes.
Yabo, if your jealousy, if your envy begins at home, mina umuntu asestradini ngiyini.
Exactly.
If you khona ukumonela usisi wakho, khona ukumonela ubhuti wakho, mina ngiyini.
What is he?
Okay, my
Cousins
own
uthola
opinion.
ukuthi ba compete against themselves. What more umuntu asestradini?
Ay. My own opinion, I would say guys are more jealous more than ladies.
Why do you say so?
Why am I saying this? Kito kala kasiaka. Kasiaka. Also, it's not even kasiaka fela. Every kasi inalibo autibali. Ba bloma koneng. Early in the morning. Ba shebile lona mautia ya msebetsi. And after akele barele ka school bag. If utsama ka school bag. Kele barele ya tswano itsuile barele. Like why can't you like buy a bari e? Ba find out na ke eng e phesuwang hore a theoele every day yet bona ba dutse yes ba dutse every day and ha gutla ba tlo batla 2 rand from that guy. I know guys who are jealous for another man having a good relationship or having a good marriage going or anything like that. They like ma auti listen ba mjisitse o tla mmona ha tswa ko mmerekong we are just 1 ha tswa ko mmerekong straight to the girlfriend haibe we are go girlfriend or haibe o nyetse we are go tlung straight mfethu la o ka go shebuwe bola o thiele idula ka tlung sheba bolo a tsa shebeletse msadi a etsa ditemo. What if o hotse jwalo a sa tshaki ba fethu? What if o hotse a sa tshaki a le bona that time a le boning a dule lona 2 minutes the next thing we kwaletse ko tlung? Is it my fault now that I
will beg to differ. Before I beg to differ, let me go to my Facebook. We have a comment there from Tandoluluza Nondarana. She's saying sometimes we don't tell others about certain opportunities because we know how people operate. Umfaka emsebenzini, the next thing ukhuluma kabi ngawe ku boss. Sekumoshakele manje, we just need to pray for our hearts and those of our loved ones. Hopefully kuzobako ushintsho someday, you know. Okay. So wacho re omongwa mkenya ubwa hampe wabo, just like it's like okay, there's a certain person that you need to know hore ulukise ntho tsa hao wabo, and then it happens to that person hore you know what, when they have introduced you oqala ubua wena hampe so that
so batla ho ratwa ka we
relationship ena e buildwe ke lona le two. Anyway guys, yeah, we have reached the end of our all right guys, I mean I'm trying to understand what is going on. All right guys, let us go to an advert.
So shy number
all right, thank you so much.
Le topic mfani yakulimaza osazi ukuthi wenzeni. Siyabuya la segment siyayivala bona manje sa conclude we going hard sitshela abantu amaqiniso. Khona nalo commentile ubani lo commentile
Thando Luluza Nondalana.
Hayi yeah ndi ready ukundisa.
So I chop up le comment yakhe. Okay guys, let us go to an ad and please stay with us.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.
Let me be the one, let me be the one for you. Tell me what I need to, yeah. I don't wanna be a bad one, I just wanna be with your time. Tell me what you need from me, yeah. We fighting, yeah. We talking, we calling, yeah. Where you been, yeah. I tell you I love you. You're fighting, you're calling me. Where you been? Oh yeah. I just wanna be with you. Tell me why. Yeah. Why you pretending you know me? Yeah, you're me. Oh yeah. I love you, yeah. You're mine, oh. I love you, yeah. You're mine, yeah. Adicto somali, yamnganywa longwana. She my M-I-N-E. We be living carefree. Oh wow. We be smoking the weed. Ishalabaya na la sedike. Yabona musidwa ngase free world. Wena ungowa makna mistake. Sijike surprise sole milkshake. Bazothatha bakhulume badlobo about me and you. But when we pull up there's nothing baby they can do. Nothing they can do. You're on my mind, yeah, I love you. Oh, you, yeah, oh yeah. I love you, yeah. You're mine, oh. I love you, yeah. You're mine, baby. I love you, yeah. You're mine, oh. I love you, yeah. You're mine, baby. Yeah. Where you been? Get it down for the king. I mean, you're my beauty queen. Young love, lucky teens. You're mine, no pressure. Cause I found myself a new treasure. If they're hitting us, they're gonna catch up. Hit it real bang, then they catch up.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available. You're listening to Share Radio, the best online visual radio station in town. Tune in now and enjoy the best music from around the block. This is Share Radio.
Have fun, Nalo knows over here. Catch me Kongo, Lwesivini at 2 p.m. on the Creative Corner Summit.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.
You're listening to Share Radio.
Yes, Bafethu, this is your boy Andy Maimane. Catch me every Thursday 2 p.m. Khona with the Broskies of Sotra, brought to you by Share Radio. We are fixing the country. Ungatha sikutshelanga atsiye kadaso.
Angithi senkathele fana spanding thula skekele keke ngeke wanqeda kuphethe mina lana nomphela ngeke ngageja ngifike ngokutheja ngenze kuphela ikati lesikanga asambe siyoganga awukhipha ikhali sambe siyohlanya lentwana cabanga ukuthi singontanga yoha mors ngeke ngibedosa uqala umlilo marona dosa thola nemali 95 mina ngiyadosa fike ngokumosha charity vosa entwana spending asekukhuluma kakhulu asibonga uNkulunkulu asilila kabuhlungu angithi senkathele entwana spending entwana spending entwana spending.
This is Share Radio.
Dura singadlali ngamathuba ucela inyama kube 7 colors no salad winya konke namathamba abona kudla kusalayo jayam I need that pedigree no degree mara senze imali lamalanga awafani ngisaze shosholoza ngiloko ngihlokozoloza ngifaka unongolozi life is snacks ngapha imali scarce ujera ke kuthoma uthathe ichiza ifake ekaza sifuna ukwazi all the cheaters imali ayina cheaters ukhwaya induno drop ugcwele ringers mangise rounding twethu untrimos.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Broskies of Sotra. You are still tuning in and you are still with us here in the Broskies of Sotra, fixing the country one topic at a time. During our break, I played You Are Mine by Kid Epic featuring Young C, and then I just played You God Smokey Ati Spandinyogo. Because our topic was hot before the break, we have been joined by one of our guests, because you know what, we have to talk the truth. Abantu, they deserve to know the truth. We are joined by Linda. How are you, my man?
Ngimnandi awuthi yamona.
Grand, nami grand mfethu. Phela la studio it's been hot, you know, sivuthe wena ngale topic le yethu le ukuthi yazini abantu abamnyama yazini they are pulling each other down. So mina ngifuna ukuzwa umbono wakho ukuthi enhlekehle waya boDARKIE badonselana phansi.
This topic, it's a very difficult one. For example, you can have a friend. I'm talking in general, but there's a topic that I know where a friend is like moves to the state 20 years ago.
Please speak on the mic, my friend.
The friend moves to the States 20 years ago. You keep in touch. They never invite you over. They never do anything. But they keep in touch. As soon as you're telling them, they start distancing themselves because they feel superior when they tell you, hey, I'm
there's a state.
So they don't want you to experience the same experience as them. But yeah, it's not only with black people, it's all over.
Really? Because what you're saying is like, okay, me amongst the USA, I need to stay superior than you. Amongst the USA, it gives me, you know, the standard of being that guy. Yeah, when you come to USA, my man,
I have nothing to brag about anymore. I have nothing to tell you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yo. See, before the break, I'm just going to arabe your question. You said guys are jealous amongst each other, and then yet we brought you, you know, someone who would attest to that, you know, and then he just, you know, sided with you on that one. But we were speaking.
No, I wasn't talking about a guy. I was talking about it's my mother's friend.
It's your mother's friend. Please speak on the mic, my friend.
My mother's friend. They've been friends for years. They've been keeping in touch, everything. 10 years and I'm like in 3 months because I got phone right when it's like me having a job.
Yes. I mean, because Tina, our discussion about jealousy, you know, is you know, abafazi ibo abajelasana kakhulu or amachita jelasana kakhulu.
If she's honest, she knows the answer.
so amachita
Yazi
uthi amachita
into engambuza yona iyi-one ninkinga kakhulu.
No, sinenkinga, yes, you are right.
But
But
inkinga
guys are more jealous.
It's you guys.
Tina eyethu, listen, Tina eyethu is fair and everyone can see it. Nina yenu, it's hidden. And it's more than us.
Oh, eyethu ngathi
Niyayifihla.
jealousy ifihlekile.
Yes.
You can say
Hence
that.
nina nibona ngathi yithi abajealous like kakhulu because Tina it's out there. Ne? Asifihli. Even ngihlele na umuntu amzothi, "Yo, hayi umuhle mara yey." Yena, uyayibona? So it's obviously you uboyilindile vele leyo answer from me.
Yeah. No,
But nina as amadoda yenu is too deep and ifihlekile but
Yo,
it's
too
more
deep.
than yes.
I want to agree with that. I agree with
It's
one,
deep.
I agree with one part of what she said. Jealousy sayifihla. We hide it very well. Yabo bona bayisho manje. Bazowamuhle lo sisi but the
But
yellow
we are understand.
She didn't wear the yellow.
It's unusual feel.
Ayimfanele.
But nina yenu is serious.
but mina I don't see umehluko if I'm hiding jealousy and someone is hiding it. Like it's the same thing.
It's the same.
Siyamonelana sonke. But like I feel like if you are hiding it, you have a room of improving it. Mara maso
When
ikhulumile.
you are hiding it, that means somehow you are fighting it.
Yes.
Where you
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, as human beings in nature,
Yeah.
like we are born with the nature of being jealous. You have to fight it.
Yeah, you
As
fight
much as nature good guys by fihla, it's deep within them. It's like okay, even if like man jealous, you're a millionaire, but you know what? I'm fighting this thing.
Yeah.
Like Luisa. But if it was I don't know, million mara,
I will still beg to differ
Yeah.
from you guys once more again.
Yeah.
Nina, he said you're hiding it. Ngivumelana naye. I'm saying you're hiding it. He said it because you are fighting it. Ngiyahala. You are not fighting it. You find yourself as if Lomundu, the next person, is your competitor. You are now starting to compete with him, not him knowing ukuthi wena you are compete. You, inside of you like so zanhlulelo.
Inside. Uyabo.
Inside. Tina.
Are you talking about from your experience?
No.
Guys, you know,
No.
Or is it what you feel? Which
That's how I feel because of the guys I grow up with. I can see about we are fun ukuthi umthole futhi umhlule. But awumtsheli.
ushayelana izandla yazi.
But awumtsheli.
Uyathatha yini kahle?
But Tina, I'm like, yo girl, iweave lena. Yo anyeke. Yo, usole doctor. Yo nekina no ba nurse mara yo.
You know, Yamadota is like okay, you know, there's that masculinity in it, Yoguti. Even if nimjelasela ne, but it's not like I'm hiding it, I'm fighting it.
Yeah.
And then when we are fighting something and then we are showing it physically, it will come out different. It won't come out as jealousy, but it will come as appreciation. You are a man who's working hard. I've seen you. I want to learn from you. You know, teach me, advise me.
Thank you.
You know, it's what I've seen from men. Okay,
We are willing to learn.
you are willing to learn.
Okay, asikhulumi
But with women, it's like I've said it. You know, it's like that. Women mabacabana forever. Mastabene forever.
Into serious.
No, with ladies, isicabana forever if I don't know what are you fighting me for. If I like
So
let's-
sugenilwe nje of the blue.
it happens a lot. Unzonde, I didn't do you anything. I didn't have an argument with you.
Ayibo.
Unzonde. Just because it's me. Mhlambe, that's how you see me, how I wear, how I talk, like how I do things. You hate it. And I didn't know. Now we are vesuba when you hate me. And if they can ask you, ba, why do you hate me so much? You don't even have a valid reason. Ba, uge wantuga, uge. There is one thing we are born.
Yo, Ghost, your thoughts about this, man? Gushushu apa.
Hayi ngiyezwa kushushu. Hey, thina nje sicela into eyi-1 man, uLinda asondele ku mic. Akazwakali. Yabo. All right guys, ngifuna sibele move kancane ngoba ingathi manje sesithatha sise kwenye indawo ukuthi we making men compete against women ukuthi ubani onejealousy enkulu ukudlula omunye. Angithi we trying to get to a point where ukuthi all right, sesi identify ukuthi sinenkinga so as a society yabo, sinenkinga yokupull each other down. And manje if you look at the crabs in the bucket analogy, basically crabs the reason they pull each other down in a bucket because bagu unnatural habitat. They're not used to being in a bucket or confined spaces, right? So you go, the wonkama crabs want to crawl out of the bucket, hence they hold each other, babu salene, the next one down, so that the law of unukpuma, obviously the alpha one who is opum. Masi tata sibigisa gite ebantuini, we pull each other down in the sense of instead of knowingly the opportunity nayo izonceda abantu abaningi, but because I want to stand tall lapha ku pedestal yabo ngibukwe ngibonwe glorify abantu yabo. That's why ngishilo ukuthi God created the world and men created money and made themselves God. Yabo yiba bazenze abonkulunkulu.
Yeah, they've taken the power of the you know.
So now we need to find solutions. Okay, sharp tina slimele skawategi. How do we ensure ukuthi each generation ezayo? What teachings? What can we do as umphakathi to make sure ukuthi labantwana abazayo we break them free? Because there are kids who grew up in toxic homes la, but ye wena ngeke uzohlula Moeketsi, but yena abenalento ukuthi mina nginayo lenhliziyo. I don't have it in me. Mom, I'm not going to be like you. Baba ngeke ngifane nawe. Yabo. As much as uzamile ukungifundisa ukuthi ngingathanda umunye umuntu or ngizibone ngingcono ukudlula everybody, I'm not going to take that from you. Yabo. So how do we ensure ukuthi we break lama chain, we break those stereotypes kule generation ezayo ukuthi guys, the more united you are, the stronger you stand. Yabo. Because istick somechisi masi one, it's easy to break. Yabo. But mangakunika 1,000, you'll never break them. Yabo. So how do we teach? How do we start having conversations as uncomfortable as they are? Ukuthi my man, I feel I deserved that opportunity, but you closed me out. Why? Why do you think ukuthi ngokungifaka laphayana ilight yakho will dim less? Like there's no way ukuthi ikhandlela lakho malikhanyisa amanye elakha ngelibonakala or lizokhanya less. Sizokhanya sonke. So how do we have those conversations? What do we need to do kule generation ezayo ukuthi mafethu? We come from a generation where our parents come from apartheid, so they taught us to compete amongst ourselves. We are breaking away from that. How do we prevent for the ones abazayo to actually fall into the trap?
Exactly. It's a good question because that's what the show is about. You know, at home, guys, please tell us what do you think, you know, about the question. How do we ensure that the next generation, you know, it's different from the other generation? Because as we are speaking here, less in this negative, it's a good thing because we can see them and there's an opportunity to change them. You know, to say, okay, if we are born with, okay, there's a guy who's having a jealousy, you know, he's jealous of someone else's success. How do I make sure my environment, people don't inherit that kind of behavior? You know, if I am successful, you know, ungangibheki ngalendlela le abanye abantu bangibheka ngayo. Rather learn from what I do, because when you learn from me, you might be like a different someone, because it's not like even if I have whatever that I have, when I'm awifuna, you're not going to be like me. You're going to be different whether you like it or not, because we can be both given R1 million, but how we spend it is totally going to be different. So it's like the resources that we have right now as a modern generation, it's the things that we can use, you know, and instill the teachings to people. If umuntu una something, you need to find your own way, but get advices, learn from other people, because lento yomona is like it's being worshipped in townships. You know, abantu bayablome khonini, udlisiwe out here. You know, we cherish that thing. When imali zakho, you got them utwele, like we cherish those things. But ukubona kwethu is a blessing yokuthi we can change those behaviors. So I think there are many ways, you know, because one can be an example. You know, like be bold to go to emachiteni khoneni ukuthi, you know, lezi nteni ezikhulumayo guys. I mean, mina nani singaspanisana with something that is different sikhuleni sonke. You know, as the analogy here, crabs in the bucket. Yabo ziyadonsana, but nathi we can make a plan. As much as sibaningi kanje, omunye nomunye ngaba ne idea. Ngeke sihluleke, imagine 1000, ngeke sihluleke ukuba ne idea, like one of us angabi ne idea that is going to help us in the future.
Because instead of pulling each other down, we can pull each other up. Pull each other up out of the bucket into success.
Yeah.
Yabo. There's a comment ebeyangena by Nondalana. It's very deep. It's very deep. She said yena uyasaba ukufaka umuntu because umuntu uzofuna yenzani umxoshisa emsebenzini. So yabona manje when you go to like history ingoma zabo madlundoni ukuthi yini wena wahlala wagada abantu emsebenzini uyimpimpi na yabo, all these things, there are songs, but when you listen intently mamela ngenye indlebe, there are lessons lapha yana ukuthi okay should nabo labantu laba they were a puppets master ukuthi bafuna ukuplease iboss ngegama lomunye umuntu ukuthi umuntu uyangithanda umlungu mina yabo. So now that also has translated into what ukuthi Standard Bank or whatever is looking for abantu yabo. We are born freezed yabo, but we still carry the same mentality mara ngendlela ehlukile ukuthi hey Linda ngizothi ngiyamfaka ngixoshise emsebenzini, Linda ngizothi ngithi. So that mindset, that stereotype, how do you also shift that mindset emntwini ukuthi no man khuluma nomuntu, or how do I observe ukuthi umuntu so mangamfaka esipanini angeke angibhayizise? Yabo, how do I identify characteristics kuye that make me comfortable ukuthi hayi noma ngamfaka uMoeketsi ngiyazi ukuthi hayi I'm safe, naye is going to represent me well. Phela umuntu makafaka emsebenzini angithi usukumkhulumela kuqala yabo ukuthi hayi boss man, there's someone I know who can execute this job. Yabo, they say how do we identify such people ukuthi okay hayi lo I'm ngiyazi he represent me well. Ngayenzeki lento le the person who commentile ayisabayo ukuthi mfithe sasaba la ngaphandle because job as a very scarce right now. Yabo, food is on a high, like kunzima for everybody. Yabo, so how do we have those conversations ukuthi okay ngizokufaka but don't do this.
Yeah, it seems like you want to say something
because uGhost no uGhost ukhuluma ngalento the commenter just said uba uyasaba. There's a reason behind why kunalamajita sekhonini ablomaya acekela lendoda phansi, because in anyhow usisi uthi yena uyasaba ukufunela umuntu umsebenzi ukuba lo muntu ngayenza ngamxoshise mekefika emsebenzini amkhulume kabi. There is the other way around. UMoeketsi amfunela umsebenzi esi-out yakhe. Mekeceda ukumfunela umsebenzi manje uMoeketsi ufuna ngimwashipe just because umfunele umsebenzi. Sengiyamgolota uMoeketsi. Njalo nje sengimele ngireport kuye ukuthi uMoeketsi this and that. Like umfunele umsebenzi ngothando. Manje I don't owe you anything unless if mina nawe besikhulume ngemali, then let's just say I paid you angikhulumi ngaleyo yemali. Like emotionally now I owe you, I must worship you. So like when you feel like now you are my boss just because umfunile umsebenzi. Hence sina lamajita sekhoneni because ayasaba ukuthi lo masingathi asifunela umsebenzi njalo nje sesimele sireport kuye, so kungcono simcekelele phansi so naye ahlale phansi afane nathi.
I mean, I don't know ne but what I can see, what I've seen,
Mike,
ufaka abantu into the game, whatever industry it is. For me 80%, 70% it comes with blessings. You look at Oskido, ufaka abantu abangake gaming, he's still on for a long time. You look at the Jews, bayafakana, bayakhupuka. You look at like I can say Kaizer Chiefs. So many successful players that come from there because bayafakana. It's all about talent. It's all about do you have what you have? Na a chance. So manje mongafaka omunye umuntu, how you gonna keep in touch with what's happening? It's like being a musician. You need to work with that new artist who has a hit song to stay relevant. Now, sometimes you need to work with this new kid in whatever industry that you are in to stay relevant or to receive your blessings from God. Something like that. I think that's the best way. But you need to align with your God. Pray. Because this keep him down syndrome is but you need to fight it. And the best way to fight it is through God, through prayer.
Indeed, because aligning with God, it can also help you align with the right environment.
Yes.
Because Nati Masingabantu, we show each other. I think we must get to a point ukuthi we must be honest with the people that we align with. It's like, okay, if you want to do, law, and then I want to be a mechanical engineering, it's different things. We need to come up to a point of okay, the things that I want to familiarize myself with are not the same things as you do. So Autiami, it's not like Nyak Monel or something, but I want to focus on this thing and I know the right people. Like it's difficult for people to do that. Hence abangani, we have what we call toxic friends because we don't talk about these things. Ukuthi izinto zithandayo mina ngizithandi. I like different things from what you like. Thina nje sis, we are going just to be toxic to each other just because in the name of we are friends. Sikhule sonke, umama nomama kwabangani. Yabo. Many people go through that cycle, and end up being toxic to each other and never understand ukuthi kwenzakalani, because abanye abantu, they are being haunted by things they can't see spiritually. As you can align with your own God, ukuthi you are in high danger of being attacked by demons. And then when demons attack you, ubthakathi bayangmonela, but you didn't align yourself. So guys, as we are about to close the show, just couple of seconds, last words. Yeah.
I would say dream your own dream, and then whatever it takes for you to be where you wanna be, as long as ungacekeleli omunye umuntu phansi. I will salute you.
Thank you. Ghost.
Mina magama mokugcina faka abantu, put people on. Doesn't mean if your opportunity ayikafika angeke ifike. uNkulunkulu will give you much more because you are selfless to see ukuthi umunye umuntu opportunity le khona it deserve umunye umuntu more than you. So ungabi nale ngqondo le ukuthi ngcono suffer sonke, because the person omncedayo uyozonceda wena kusasa to get to the pedestal uNkulunkulu ayibekile for wena. So you help that person first, God will use that person to help you to get to that pedestal.
Beautiful words. Mr. Linda.
I don't know, but I will talk about it. I'll say a vision I had. You teach your kid from the stomach. They read to their kids. Not we need to start that thing where you speak the words into them. With how great they are, who they are. And thinking, let's say, because most of us we think being a black person is like a curse. Not knowing what so and so was invented by a black person. So and so was invented by a black person. We are great. We are the closest person to God in terms of spirituality and the world itself. Because even the whites come from us, they know it.
Linda, Sitibato, Ghost, and myself would like to say thank you guys for chilling with us. This was the Broskies of Sotra. Catch us next week, same time, same day. And please do not forget Kasi Lifestyle tomorrow, 2 p.m. Right now, I'm going to leave you with Element Brothers Nomchopi 97 featuring Thick Mami, the MC Bati Begezela.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.